Welcome back everyone, to brand new The Penguin spoiler review and breakdown here on Max Talks Movies. My name is Max Sennenberg. Today I'm breaking down episode 5 titled Homecoming, which was 55 minutes long with all of the credits. I'm going to break down the episode, give my general thoughts on it, and let you know my excitement level for the show at the moment. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I do movie and TV show reviews, out of theater reactions, movie franchise rings, and every Tuesday I do a box office breakdown show. So please subscribe and ring that bell. If you're new, comment down below. What are your thoughts? 5 episodes into The Penguin. Are you liking it? Are you not liking it? Are you excited for Batman 2? What are your spoiler thoughts? Get them in. I respond to every single comment, so definitely comment down below. And then also, please like the video. So this is episode 5 of 8 episodes. So we're basically here past the halfway point now of The Penguin. And I think this show continues to be must-watch television every single week. This probably is probably the best show on television at the moment. And we deliver another, the show delivers another really strong episode. So this is the most we've seen Oz in trouble in the entire show because he realizes that Sophia killed all the Falcons, and he thinks that's a good thing. He believes now because she did that, that the Falcons are off the board, and his sole focus after finding out that at the beginning of the episode was to basically just destroy the Maronis. And he kind of does that by killing Salvatore's wife and son. But what he has unleashed now is an alliance between the Maronis and the Falcones. The Falcons. And with which is very fascinating. He believes that Sophia is going to target everyone he loves, and that's when he sends Victor to take his mom, Frances, to somewhere safe. He says, I don't know where, but somewhere where they will never be able to find us. And Victor takes Frances to Crown Point, which we know is where Victor is from. Obviously, he would never want to be there again. It got the worst damage of the flood in the Batman due to its just low economic status, that part of Gotham. And I thought that Colin Farrell delivered his strongest performance on the show in this episode because he's kind of he's been getting out of situations, but for the most part, he really has been escaping some major trouble in the show. And you could just see how desperate Oz is through the performance of Farrell, because not just at the end of the episode is his mom completely disappointed in him. He loses basically his work wife or girlfriend, whatever you want to call her in Eve, because he kind of was throwing their names around and showing them to Sophia, which means that they're a target. And Oz can't get himself out of every situation. And he lost Eve. He lost all of his belief from his mom. He has no friends really outside of Victor. And the fact that Victor found Crown Point, the fact that he's finally acknowledging Victor's good work in this episode, really smart move. And it kind of gave the inspiration for Oz to restart his operation in Crown Point. So I just think Colin Farrell continues to really knock it out of the park as this character. But this was, for me, by far his strongest performance on this show. Now, as Sophia is, she has Johnny Vitti, who she kept alive at the end of the last episode. And then they talk, and then basically Johnny says, I was very close with your mom. And while she continues to listen to this, Johnny continues to talk himself into circles, which is that he loved her mom and wanted to protect her, but basically did nothing. And even though that he knows that Carmine killed his cousin, he still did everything Carmine asked of him, never blinked twice, and kept moving on with life. So she uses Johnny to help start out this new family. Now, obviously, Julian Rush comes in and also wants to be a part of this, but Sophia declares that the Falcons are done. You know, she completely despises her father, and the Falcons are no more. She said she killed all of the Falcons, and I forget the name of her mom's maiden name, but that is the new name of her family. And as she was saying this, Johnny Vitti's like, oh, this is way too much. And then she just shoots Johnny Vitti. And the whole point of that is Johnny is the most well-established person in that room. And she made a statement. And she said, they've been using, and obviously the money going in his blood, that you guys have been doing all this dirty work for the Falcone family, and they kept all this money stashed somewhere for you guys not to have. And she said, everyone, take the money. we're running this. And then that leads to a really good scene between Kristen Milotti, Sophia, and Salvatore Maroni is played by Clancy Brown, where Clancy's basically like, I mean, sorry, she does this whole speech and he's like, I'm not here to continue the war, whatever. She's like, I'm not here to kill you. He's like, what are you here for? She said, we need to work in alliance. Like, I'm not associated with the Falcones. We both want Oz dead. So let's both, they both trusted him and both got burnt by him. So now you have the Falcones really and the Maronis on the same page, with Maroni out of prison and with, Oz killing his wife and a kid. And now you have Sophia, who just believes that Oz set her up to go to Arkham, plus this whole drug situation. This is some pretty stiff thing. We did also see the return of the chief police officer who was in the Batman. Con O'Neill is the actor who plays Chief Mackenzie Bach, who was as well in the Batman. I do think my bold prediction, obviously Batman's not going to be in the show. I do think it would be cool if Gordon was a part of the show in any way down the home stretch, because again, these are crime families that are now working together. And it would be interesting if the cops somehow get more involved here, there's more crime or stuff like that. It would be cool if we maybe end the show with Gordon making a statement, because if the cops are involved and Gordon is not, I'm not sure that would make a lot of sense. So it'll be interesting to see if there's any cameo from the Batman movie that I think makes sense in this show, it would be Jeffrey Wright as Gordon. So again, the show isn't going to be bad or good either way if he's in the show or not. I just think would be a cool cameo after seeing the chief of police from the last movie. But I love this show. It's enthralling. It's entertaining. Yes, are there not a lot of people to root for? Sure, but these people are fascinating characters. Sophia always feels like a ticking time bomb. You never know when she's going to like snap and do something crazy, but she's also not crazy in that way, where she's very smart about the decisions that she's making. Now, sure, should she have trusted Oz? Probably not, but she had nothing else to go to. He was the only one defending her in all of the cases, and that led to her believing in him. So, I think it's a fascinating show. Now with the Maronis and the Falcones going up against Oz, it will be very interesting. I think Victor's been a really strong character for the show. And his relationship with Oz has been honestly my favorite of the entire series. So I'm loving the Penguin. I'm sad we're only down to our final 3 episodes here. I'm really excited to see how the show encapsulates the season. So I'll be here the next 3 more Mondays breaking down the Penguin here on the channel. It comes out late on Sunday night, so I don't really have time on my schedule to do an instant reaction for these episodes, but I do instant reactions on Wednesday nights for Agatha, so definitely stay tuned for that. More videos coming soon to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.